In 2016, I decided to move my woodworking business in hopes of growing it into something bigger. Now, only a few years later, people all over the Nashville area are inviting me into their homes to help create unique, one-of-a-kind pieces and make their dreams a reality. So follow along as I take you behind the scenes and show you what it takes to create these custom built-ins.
This week's project is pretty cool, and it has been a long time coming. I took this one back when I was hiring people and getting ahead of schedule, which was rare, and immediately got behind schedule, then very behind schedule, then extremely behind schedule. Then I lost my whole crew and went back to working by myself in a brand new shop. So it's been an interesting transition, to say the least. But I'm finally getting around to doing this project, which is awesome because one of the reasons I'm so excited about it is its uniqueness. The color choice in this room is pretty great. And then also just everything about it, the elements about it. It's simple, but not. We're doing basic lower cabinets, upper cubbies. Everything's gonna be adjustable, which is something I've gotten a lot more comfortable with, and a lot more people are ordering it now, so I'm okay doing that. I've also got my method down pat as far as like making my cabinet boxes and such, so it's going a lot faster, which is helping me to improve not only my quality, but also my speed. This one's also gonna have a large liquor cabinet on the side. It's going to have LED lighting inside of it, and the best part is this entire thing is getting an aged finish. So the paint job on this is gonna be really unique, and I'm excited for it. This project is going pretty well so far. I've gotten the cabinets installed, I've got the face frame put on today. And today, I'm going back to do sanding and get everything prepped for priming and painting. I've already got the shelves and doors mostly painted. So today I'll be putting the final coat of paint on them, and then I'll be working on antiquing tomorrow. Now again, this project is pretty cool. I forget whether I mentioned this in the beginning or not, but I'm going to be mixing up my own paint idea for this. So I got a nice dark neutral gray, which the client actually has a very similar look in their ceiling. They have this kind of like crackly antique look. It's got a deep gray base with a white finish over top. So I'm gonna do the same thing for this built-in, but we're also gonna be antiquing it a little bit because I don't want it to match the ceiling, but it'll be close. To achieve that effect, the cool thing that I've done is I've got the gray primer that's going on, so that's gonna go on the built-in today. It's already been on the doors and shelves. I still need to go get the glass for the doors and get the glazing done, but I'm hoping to have all of this done by the end of this week. It's a super rushed project, but I've got a whole bunch coming up the line behind it, so let's just hope it all gets done. Fun part. I get to take the doors out of the finish room and start sanding and antiquing them. So we'll see how this goes. The way this is going to work is that I'm basically going to take each individual piece and I'm going to be sanding them and distressing them all just by hand. I don't really have much of a plan other than I'm using a medium grit sandpaper on my orbital sander, and I'm going to be moving very quickly to make sure that I hit all the edges and corners and rough it up, but I don't want to leave any swirl marks. So I want to be able to move in one direction, and I can always go back and clean it up later by hand, but I just want to kind of knock down the edges a little bit, kind of, you know, ruin the finish, and then I'm going to go back over it with the antiquing glaze. Now the antiquing glaze is pretty cool. This is a product that you literally rub directly over a painted surface and then go back and scrub it back off. It soaks into wood pretty well, and it definitely stains. So if you start with a stark white piece and you put some of this antiquing glaze over it and you immediately wipe it off, it is going to leave a residue. It is going to make it look dirty. That is the whole point, is to add patina to it. I've also found that it kind of leaves a little bit of kind of a semi-gloss shell finish. I don't really know how to describe it, but like I've had clients ask me if it's been shellacked after I'm done with it, and it has not. It has a slightly glossy, kind of hard finish to it, which again is nice because it gives it that antique look. Since this piece is supposed to be more of like a lounge piece, I am okay with that, and I would like that because it's supposed to look like it's been there for a long time, which means it's collected dirt, it's collected dust, it's collected smoke residue, and that's what it's supposed to look like, even though it's brand new. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. Once I master the process on the doors, I'm gonna have to go and do the entire process again at the house. That's most likely going to take the better part of the entire day, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. like that, y'all, I am done. This project turned out awesome. In fact, it turned out better than I thought it was going to, which is saying something. It is absolutely stunning, and my clients absolutely loved it. They were spying on me the whole time I was doing it because they were so excited to have it done, and every step of the way they got more and more and more excited. I did get a little nervous because I got a phone call towards the end when I was basically done with the thing, and the client was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to repaint the room." To which I was like, what? No, I'm not paying for that, what? Turns out, I offered to repaint the piece. It wasn't about that. She actually loved the color of my piece and the finish so much that she wanted to repaint the room to match, because it was formerly like her husband's man cave, get in there, play some PlayStation, hang out. Now she wants to really class it up a bit more and make it have that more lounge feel. So they are actually going to be repainting this project. So I've got beauty shots for you coming up, but the room is about to be turned brown instead of blue, and the ceiling is going to go back to white, but it's still going to have the detailed texture and stuff like that it currently does. So I'm excited because I've not really had a piece that has made someone change an entire room to match how awesome my piece is before, so that's pretty cool. So thanks for watching. Make sure to find me on Instagram and some other social medias. I am at PMK Woodworking on all of those. Hit me up on Instagram if you have any questions or you want to show me any of the projects that you are currently working on, because I love to see them, especially if it's one of the projects that you were inspired to do by this series or by one of my other videos. Make sure to click on some of the links that are coming up here in a minute when I am done talking. Mainly, you can go buy plans. I have plans for a lot of the videos that I've shown for the DIYs. Those are available now, so you can purchase those. Also, you can get some swag, get some merch, get a picture of my dog, whatever you want to get on the other website, and just check out some cool videos, some that I recommend, my latest upload, or the next one in this built-in series. Those are coming up here in a minute, so thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.